This video is to explore potential discrepancies with ballistics encountered in Schelt, WAW19. We're going to look first at a number of targets on a test map based on Garigliano and shoot with a 2-pounder or Daimler 2-pounder at various targets. The first one is the Stug. Got destruction with a shot to the side. Moving on to the Panzer IV-H, tank in Schelt. We see rather unexpectedly that a shot to the side Scherzen of the 4H on this map apparently yields no damage. And we shoot to the front, as might be expected. Again, there's no damage. Moving on to the Panzer IV F2, we would expect catastrophic damage. We see it with the result encountered on Garigliano proper. Going back to the Panzer IV-H, we see that again there's apparently no damage, even shooting to the sides and to the upper Scherzen, yielding a result contrary to two independent testing sessions done by Axis members with the earliest version of the Schelt 19 map. Just to make sure that there are no hidden modifiers here, we'll shoot the rear of the 4H. We see it did suffer some damage, and shot to the rear destroys it. Shot to the other model to the rear also destroys it. More examples of shots to the side by the Daimler to the Panzer IV-H apparently show there is no damage experienced or felt by the Panzer IV-H. We'll try different ones. Again to the upper turret Scherzen, ones that were fatal to the Panzer IV-H by prior testing apparently show no ill effects here. Continuing on around, we can try various angles to the side and see that really there's no damage. We'll just switch sides here really quickly and go to the other team so we can get into the team-only Panzer IV-H and see if it suffered any damage whatsoever by the shots that we all just viewed. Looking at the damage bar, we see it's in perfect health. From all those shots, suffered 0 damage from all the 2-pounder shots the Daimler put on it previously. And to validate the fact that the Panzer IV-H is a target that can be damaged, we'll respawn as a British soldier, go out and get into the Daimler once again and see if we can damage it by shots to the rear and perhaps even destroy it. Next we'll move to testing on the Panther. I want to find the same model that was used in Schelt 19, and we'll see that it's the Panther A late with no Scherzen, and should be exactly the same. We'll go ahead and get into the Daimler and see if we can do a rear deck shot similar to what was encountered in the battle at Schelt. There, what would happen is that the Daimler would come up to the back of the Panther and put a shot into the rear deck and kill it with one shot. One hit to the rear deck would produce a total kill. Here we can see that apparently didn't kill it. Well, in order to validate that, we'll go ahead and get back into the Panther to see how much damage was suffered by that shot just shown. And we can see that there is quite a bit of damage, but it's still alive. in game terms that can make a difference. Well, since one might claim that that isn't a fair, thorough test, maybe the angles are different, or maybe the shot wasn't as good as what the Allies could do, we'll try and get it a little more exact and do a couple more examples here. I parked the same type of Panther up on the railroad track berm, basically put it at an angle for a shot to the rear deck. We'll drive over there with the Daimler and try and get a direct shot to the deck, which hopefully would demonstrate that the damage suffered was indeed representative. See again here that there was no kill. The Panther is still alive, presumably with only a few bars of life, but still something. Could move, turn, shoot, whatever, until it receives a second shot that causes its destruction. To extend that further, we'll run another example, same positioning. This time we'll run the Daimler right up next to the very exposed rear deck and see what kind of damage a shot causes. You can see one hit does not kill it in this instance either, and it takes two to finally finish it off. Well, how do the vehicles at Schelt and the last version compare? Let's look first at shooting up 4H as it existed at the end of the battle. Presumably after the last hotfix, we'll just shoot it with the Daimler here, and we'll see that the results are the same as, apparently the same as what was obtained on the Carrion test map. However, that was much different from what was encountered by the two testers previous to the start of the battle, and is much different than what the previous video shows testing with the Carro Armato. You can compare the previous video of the Carro Armato shooting the Panzer IV-H with what we're showing right here, which is similar in result to what is shown previously in this video. That is, that shots to the side skirts of the Panzer IV-H don't do any damage. And that's completely different from what we experienced in the first part of the battle. Now you will see as this progresses that shots to the very bottom wheels do cause some damage. We'll go look right now. It shows a team vehicle damage indicator. We get in and see, yes, about 2/3 damage with that shot to the bottom of the little wheels on the tank. The Daimler would presumably kill it completely, and we can see that a shot to the rear, the second shot is a kill shot. Some check should be made of the Panther on Schelt, and so we'll take a Daimler out on the last version of Schelt and go look at a Panther, much as maybe an Allied Daimler driver would see coming up behind in an attempt to get a rear deck shot. One shot to the rear kills it, no question. It just was a kill shot. Was it in a shot trap or something? Well, we'll go look at an intact, absolutely intact Panther in its original position, a different angle right to the side, nothing special about it. Nowhere near as good a shot angle as seen in the previous shots at the test map, and we can see that the result was a total kill as the flames slowly rise. Well, assuming that the testing was accurately observed and that the videos show discrepancy in fact, it seems to me that there was something wrong with the Panzer IV-H in their earliest version of the Schelt map, and that there was something wrong with the back deck of the Panther in even the last version of the Schelt map. The 2-pounder or any other gun shooting to it appeared to be way too strong. So for whatever reason, I hope that if it was a wrongful circumstance, that an explanation is found and that it's corrected.